Have you ever watched an anime that made you laugh hysterically, cry as if your parents have just been murdered in front of you, and gasp as if you've just witnessed an objection at a wedding all at once? If your answer to this is no, then you're just like me 3 years ago, right before I heard of a silly little new anime called Kaguya-Sama, Love is War. A story about two members of the Shuchin Academy Student Council who, as you could expect, are also the two top students at their school. The first of the two is President Miyuki Shirogane, a hard-working boy trying to grind his way out of the lower middle class and up to the top, and Vice President Kaguya Shinomiya, a hard-working girl born into a massive business empire that her family built who is trying to become fit to lead it one day. As you would expect from a romance anime, they're in love with each other, but what separates this romance from the rest is the Death Note-esque cat and mouse game that forms around each person's desire to make the other confess their love to them first. But that's just the premise of the story, and there's so much more to this anime. So sit down and let me tell you about it. We'll start from the beginning. Here I was, browsing Crunchyroll, when I see a brand new anime. What may this be? I think to myself as I click on it, expecting another stereotypical rom-com anime that leaves me wallowing in sadness due to my lack of significant other. But what unfolded in front of my eyes could not have been further from that expectation. Hilarious comedy, intense dramatic moments, brain-blasting plans. Jesus Christ, man. Brain-blasting plans, and a romance done in a way I had never seen before, all packaged into one anime. I went on to watch this anime, watched through it all, and although the romance was great, what kept bringing me back season after season was the comedy. The comedy is what many people will consider the best part of this anime, and it's very clear as to why they think that way after watching even one episode. The mangaka, Akasaka, is so amazing at conveying his comedy through pages. The way he sets up scenarios and characters, the way he's able to switch the tone of a situation in a heartbeat, and his understanding of the antics high schoolers in love will go through are all outstanding, and he's able to work them all together so seamlessly that any scenario, whether it's a simple conversation or a giant festival, becomes the perfect time for a joke to take place. This comedy is then made exponentially better by the amazing A1 pictures. Similar to Akasaka's ability to switch tones, A1 has the incredible ability of switching animation styles on a whim, which results in some hilarious moments. Love, embarrassment, joy, lust, disgust, sadness, anger, pride, excitement, and every other emotion in the book all have different styles of animation that perfectly complement the situation and makes them much more funny, whether it be high intensity black and white animation, rubber hose, dramatic dark colors and a filter. Hell, they even added in a shitty green screen moment just like I did in my Higehiro video, which was definitely on purpose. Everything A1 does fits so well with Akasaka's style, it's almost as if they're a match made in heaven. They were meant for each other, truly they were. Whoever's directing the anime, it just has perfect insight into the human psychology. They actually got a brain chemist to direct this anime, or at least that's what it feels like, because every scenario is just so well done. The voice actors are also a big part of the well done comedy. You can really tell that they're putting their all into each and every line and also having fun while doing so. Every scream, every laugh, every rap, every voice that's supposed to sound hot is done with 100% of their heart, soul, and vocal cords. And you can really tell. It comes through when you're watching it. I mean, have you ever seen that video of the All Might voice actor doing the live performance of the United States of Smash? It's like that. That's how it really feels when you're listening to these things happen. All of these things just amalgamate into one amazing comedy. The animation, the plot, the direction, the voice actors, even the music, everything about it, every single scenario is just always got at least one moment that makes me go. Or maybe sometimes it's even a I don't laugh like that, but you know, I'm like a ha ha ha. Like an actual laugh. I'm not gonna start faking my laugh like There it was. I did it. I guess I did it. Okay, I'll just go fuck myself now. Also, the narrator. The narrator is absolutely fantastic. I have never heard a man with such a sultry voice go so hard in an anime before. It's truly astonishing just how amazing the narrator is. At 1, making moments more funny, and 2, relaying information that is important. The highlight of this anime, though, is definitely Shirogane's dad. The dude's just the strangest man you'll ever see in an anime. I showed my friend an episode of Love is War, and it was like the 3rd episode of season 3 or something, whichever one it is, where Shirogane's dad comes in and pretends to be Kaguya's dad. I showed him that episode, and I'm pretty sure that Shirogane's dad alone, that moment, just enticed him to watch it, because now he is watching it, albeit very slow, because I don't know why I'm telling you guys this, but I'm leaving this in the video, so... Oops. Comedy isn't the only thing this anime does well, though. There's also the romance that slowly becomes more and more apparent as the anime continues. The animation plays a big part in this as well, with every romantic moment having a style that 1. Demonstrates the seriousness of the moment, letting the watcher know it's not just a gag scene, but a real defining moment in the romantic lives of the characters, and 2. Sets a perfect scene for a romantic moment. At the start, the romance seems to just be a vehicle for funny moments, but as the relationship between Kaguya and Shirogane grows and the side characters develop crushes of their own, the romance exponentially increases in both importance and enticement, so much so that by the final episode, the romance takes front seat ahead of the comedy, and it ends up being the best episode of the show, and arguably one of the best romance-centric episodes of any anime ever. But while we're on the topic, let's talk about those final few episodes. I watched the 2 final episodes yesterday, and I can say with complete sincerity and certainty that they were absolutely some of the best episodes of anime I've watched this year. The drama of Shirogane telling Kaguya he's leaving early, the joy I felt watching Ishigami not only take one dub with Tsubame not completely rejecting him, but also making Ino feel good about all the effort she went through to get the campfire approved. The crazy planning Shirogane went through to get his plan in motion was great to see, and the final kiss between Kaguya and him made all the episodes I watched feel 10 times more worth it than before. The payoff I felt from these episodes is the golden standard for finales, and I could not be more happy with the result of all these mind games. Everyone was happy, and that made me happy. People dancing around the campfire, the 2D balloons swirling around the clock tower, the starry night sky. This was truly perfection from A1 Pictures and Akasaka. Love is War has been great. It's been a mainstay in my weekly anime cycle every season it's out, and I'm pretty sad to see it go. But seeing it go out on this amazing note is more than enough to keep me satisfied. Yes, I know there's a new project announced, but I'm gonna ignore that for now for the dramatic effect. All the dramatic moments, all the moments that made me actually laugh, all the romantic moments that made me sad that I don't have a girlfriend, and Shirogane's dad, they were all fantastic, and there's no doubt in my mind that I'll be back to rewatch them again soon. If you want your emotions all blasting on 100, watch Love is War. It's one of the only anime that I actually find funny, and the romance is more well done than 98% of other romance anime out there. There's not really a single flaw that comes to mind when I think about it, and I think there's something in there for everybody, whether you want to just see some comedy, some romance, or some shenanigans. It's got it all. It's really a big banger. I really can't wait for this next project that gets released under the Love is War title. I hope that it's like a movie about them at Stanford or something. I know that I think there's more to go over that would still happen in the manga in relation to Ishigami's relationship and such. Maybe we'll see that. That would be cool. I like Ishigami. He's one of my favorite characters. Anyways, I'm gonna go edit this because it's supposed to come out tomorrow, which is also my birthday. So happy birthday, Lamone. I am 19. I can legally drink in Canada, which is where I live. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see y'all in the next one. Adeuces.
The Black Marty McFly resurrecting the real shit, so I'm sorry if I offend plenty of the fakes. See, I'm one of a kind, the hell of a guy, came through with loss to the fight. They call me Philip J. Fly captain yesterday, checkmate. Your second place suckers are second rate. Never been a plug, but got the weight. Crack music, got the finest shit coming from out the states. But wait, now hold the phone, man. We could take a minute to pretend that me and Days OCN doing niggas in. We got you, your girl moving, and all her friends. Ain't worried about them threes, but them nines and tens. I can't wait to get bougie. My service is gonna be costly. The pick of the little niggas so haters can get off me. You think you ahead? I'ma be there shortly. Of course, we in the game like Charles Wade Barkley.